Good.
Everybody.
Someone's asleep. Someone's asleep. Regular. Are you guys wanting the Reiki? Reiki?
Yes.
Who's staying for Reiki? Are you want? Okay. Are you staying for Reiki? Yes. There she is.
All right.
Are you staying for Reiki?
No, I'm coming back for you.
Okay. How was that? Was good?
How's it? So relaxing.
I was
What happened next? Oh, you're using it. Everyone's staying. She's asleep. Is she staying for? She's staying. Are you staying? Oh, yeah, Catherine, you're staying for Reiki, aren't you? Yeah, that's okay. You stay in your spots. I'll get the other side.
Obviously, but I'm really early. But then I realised, oh, there's the person next to me. I'm so concerned. I just discovered that you were next to me when I arrived. I was really the last person to arrive. And I was very concerned about making noise. I wasn't thinking that everyone had earphones. So what are you doing? Are you doing the regular just studies?
Yes, it's
So it's not really good.
you're doing great.
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to move somewhere?
Are we staying here?
So I
Just sit in relax.
am so pleased because in order to dedicate to the retreat, I need to get a project done. Artificial intelligence, a little brief thought. I'm quite excited. Wonderful. Actually, it was a lovely rush that was so good. I fell asleep towards the end. Well, I feel I feel on my brain. I thought that you said that you were doing 10:30 and then you had a 1 hour break.
Yeah, I got mixed up. Cold is now and then like 1 hour break. Yeah. Because I don't think that any places here.
No, 1:30, yeah. Do you feel like being something?
Pretend.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Give up my mask. Oh my God.
I mean, so
We need it.
if you want to, my friend was one of you, but I said you might just hear what happened to your
I was going to the gym to get a plan was get up, go to the gym, do the shoulders. I'm just doing a few things and stuff, but I haven't got my routine, so perhaps I should do the yoga session.
But then you don't
Get food carried away for a weekend to separate. The cost of making choices. I was going to watch your parents.
I knew it was coming up.
It's not really, it's more
It's actually lovely when I saw them.
We're not gonna sleep. We're gonna do it at home. But I'll just, because for the purpose of being everyone in, and I thought it was nice to have like yoga manners already there. Just everyone can see it. Yeah.
Do you know you were going to be?
I am here because of Regine. Regine told me that I invited Regine to a different wellness retreat, and she said, "Oh, why did you come to this place?"
If it's, I think it's not really necessary. It's just more because people are already here and they don't have the things. But like, can you use it? Yeah, you can. I think there's a cushion of the you can come. And a cushion, like a cushion.
She wants to turn this around.
It's sort of romantic. Yeah, it is.
Adriana, you're this Gordon, nice to meet you, Gordon.
This is more for give a little support. And it's not like we're not gonna sleep, just tonight. Thank you. I need to sleep. Just before we start, everyone feel comfortable later to take a photo without further, because it will help me with my business to prove I can speak in public and can help and support others. If you don't feel comfortable, let me know. I will remove you from the photo, or I can put you in a side. If so. Whew. Aha. Where's mine? Okay. We need to do these things nowadays, right? Just want to introduce myself. My name is Ana Casagrande. I have been doing Reiki, meditation, yoga. Not yoga, it's just like the meditation through yoga since 2009. The reason why, because my journey was a completely chaos, and through science and spirituality, I found my way in life. The image is not really necessary. It's just like it's a little aesthetic. The reason why my life was a chaos, of course, I had a very chaotic family. My dad was an alcoholic. My mom, kind of a narcissist. And my auntie, who's supposed to help me, she was a dictator. And because of this amazing family, I developed this ADHD, which is like attention of disorder. What means is I always go for another planet. I always go for something else. And I didn't know back then. And when I started, like, everything started collapsing, and I just like, what's happening? I don't have support. I can't rely on anyone. I moved to the States when I was 17. The only thing I thought was, I'm Brazilian. I moved to the States because I thought I could have a better life, but I had my mind programmed on that way that I couldn't focus, I couldn't cope, I couldn't sleep, and sleeping for me always has been a challenge. Just because sleeping, it's when your beta waves go for theta waves. But as a young girl, I didn't know. And I started, like, thank God, I was doing architecture degree, and I have a friend, and I was doing a diploma in interior design, because for me, what I would like to do, run away and be successful in life. However, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't even functioning. Then I started going through this therapy when I was 22, something like this, and I was diagnosed with depression, of course. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I didn't have a proper routine, my bedroom was a complete mess, and what means, my mind was all over the place. But I always have been someone who does not accept rules, who does not accept anyone telling me, you're gonna take the meds. And I felt like, what's gonna be the hardest way of doing something? I decided to go for a silence retreat. Someone who has a very mind chaotic. I went for, it was 9 to 3 o'clock, and it was the worst time of my life because it was me. I couldn't have my mom to complain. It was just me and my thoughts. My mind was all over the place. Everything started coming up. Everything started like, what's happening? Wow. And after that retreat, it was the first time I slept. And I was just like, what's this? What's going on? Like, something happened on that retreat, but I didn't know everything was created by my mind. I thought it was my mom, I thought it was my auntie, I thought it was everyone around me because I like to complain, right? I had no idea what's happening, and I have no idea about routine, I have no idea the elements that help for you to have, like when you go to bed, that's your time with connection, that's your time with the divine, that's your time of doing the things for you. But for me, back then, I couldn't because I had no knowledge. Then, after that, that's good. Yeah, okay. Then, what happened was, the breaking point, it was, I ended up in the hospital for a disease created by my mind. I was completely out the blue. I couldn't have any relationship with anyone around me because I was aggressive, I was anxious, and everyone feel when I was like this. And for the consequence, my body was broke, my mind was broke. I was doing university, I couldn't do university. I failed one subject, and I felt completely frustrated. That's when I found, it's a Brazilian technique called apometry. Apometry is a quantum loop of your consciousness. It was the first time after that retreat, I started finding other ways to get healed, but I learned to get healed faster because I was so crazy back then. I was trying everything. And my auntie, the dictator, was doing this volunteer work with this technique. It's very similar if you know Theta Healing or the one that Joey Dispenza does. The Joey Dispenza that you do just with one person and he teaches you how to do, the apometry is the one I will help you to go for this mental state of relaxation, and you feel really waking up and understand what's happening around you. Then I start to learn about waves, because beta, you're fully awake. On alpha, you start to go for your sleeping, and theta is where we would like to be. It's not that hard, you just need to follow a routine. You just need to know a few techniques that I wrote you guys, and we will read together, and you guys are gonna do the text, and we can apply today straight away. And because I'm a very spiritual person, but kind of I want to know it all, I started studying neuroscience because of everything that I created in my mind. I want to see if someone is like me, because before I thought it was just me. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't talk, I couldn't have a relationship, I was depressed, I didn't have a network of people to get this information. And I started through neuroscience, studying deep and deep. I thought like, what a way of I will get this knowledge through me. By the end, I ended up doing Reiki, because the Reiki was, everybody knows about it, and now have been proven by science. In England, they use it in the hospitals, and Brazil, they also do in the hospitals. That means this whole holistic energy created by us as a human being, we can help to create our reality, we can heal the body, we can heal others around us, and us becoming high, like, you know, good energy. Everybody want to be around us. That's what happened with me. And now I have friends, good friends that I can rely on, I can talk. And this is about the apometry that I said, the quantum leap. It's a deep access, as it's help with trauma, relaxation, and state of mind. Then I would like you to do a check-in with you. With the paper that I gave you, the test, like I'll give you 5 minutes, and I would like you to get back to me. What are the things you don't do it? Like on the piece of the, like, do you have, everyone have the test? And you guys know. Yeah. It's more like a checkup. Then later you guys can have a pen and do it at home, but just now, just to read a little bit more. On the test, if you feel like sharing, what really makes you feel awake? Reading on that. Like, it's your mind, it's the environment, it's a lack of routine, it's what is connected to you. Anyone would like to share? No?
I scored really badly. It got like 6.
Your battery's going low.
Huh?
Some low battery.
Do we count together part 1 and part 2 as, do we count the points together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the pen, but when you guys get home, you guys can do the test again and really feel the test because this is really important. After that, you know where you are, and you know why you can't sleep because you understand the routine, you understand you eat late, you understand your thoughts is all over the place. We know these things, but we don't apply. And I don't know, I would say for me, I used to complain, like, I can't sleep, I don't have blah, blah, blah. But I just thought of like, when are we gonna change my life for sleep? Because for me it wasn't even important. Then after I came to Australia, I was 27 years old. It's when I created this protocol for me because I'm very visual and I really need to follow. If I don't see it, I don't follow. And I created this amazing routine that works for me. I suggest something for you to write it down, what works for you, and it's pretty much very simple. You can't eat much after 6 because of your gut. And this is based on Ayurveda, Cassia will talk about later. You can't sleep. I remember when we first met, I talked books to Cassia, and I said, Cassia, I can't eat after 6. And she wasn't studying Ayurveda back then. She was like on the beginning. She's like, why you can't eat after 6? I said like, I can't sleep. And she's like, okay. And now we both follow the same routine of not like sleep, not having caffeine after. For me, I need to start out at 12. I wake up 5 a.m. because makes you feel better if you wake up. I put my alarm 5:50. Sometimes I come back to sleep because I'm like this, and I actually wake up at 6:30. And this is a way of I need to wake up that time to sleep at 9. That's why I'm talking to you guys about it. And after that, it's all about you feel who you are and what you like to achieve. 6 o'clock, you put a binaural beat. Anyone heard about it, binaural beats? Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. Or you dim the light for the white one they put in the office to make us awake. You just put the dim one or yellow one, something, or a candle. Sometimes if you have a really problem with sleep, at least for this week, you can do a candle, a very simple candle. You're gonna have a herbal tea with chamomile or passion fruit. Cassia have a like on the bag, so you guys can try, it's quite nice. And after, you're gonna do the transition of changing the beta for alpha, where you're gonna take a shower and you're gonna feel your senses for the first time on the day, probably, if you don't do your meditation in the morning. And you're gonna feel your body and you understand it's gonna have good, like the aromas that you like, because you're gonna start coming back to your center. After, you will not have a screen. That's what I put in my phone. I shut out all the screens because the light, the blue light, we know about it, but we don't do it. What I do with me, because I have like, I need to really make a way. I put my phone on the kitchen and I sleep on the bedroom. And if I have to wake up, I have to go to the kitchen. That means I don't do it. And on that time, you can start writing down your thoughts. The reason why you're writing down your thoughts and emotions, because you need to change your analytical thinking of working, stress, what you've done on the day, because that's the first part of your sleep. You're gonna do that. On the first 2 hours of your sleep, you will recover your full day. If you wrote it down, what happened, you don't have to do that because you will feel relaxed and you go for your REM cycle straight away. Then you can follow here, you can do your skincare, and after, I think 9 o'clock is the most important thing. You need to be in bed. Your mind, do whatever, but you need to be in bed. And try to sleep for 10 minutes, and you can repeat this with you. I'd like you guys to repeat this with me. It's 9 o'clock. I am relaxing,
I am relaxing,
not forcing sleep.
not forcing sleep.
My body knows how to rest.
My body knows how to rest.
If you do that, your subconscious mind will do that because you're telling your subconscious mind to do that. It's absolutely amazing. And if you like to wake up, I don't know what time you normally wake up. If you like to wake up 5 a.m. and you have been waking up for 9 a.m. for a long period of time, what I suggest, you go slowly to 5. For example, this night, if you want to sleep, normally wake up at 9, you say to your subconscious mind, I would like to wake up at 8:30 tomorrow. And you can do this for a week, and your body is gonna wake up because you told your body you're gonna wake up 8:30. Then you start going this until you achieve your goal, which for me was 5 a.m. And now do you guys have any questions? And the reason why I created the Divine Box, as you know about, this is about the sleep sanctuary. It's very important to have your space connected to you. Be clean, not messy, and have the items that connect with you. If you're from overseas, like myself, have like something that you got from home, or if you don't have these items yet, I strongly recommend that you buy one, but you do an intention. You talk to the item. You just explain through the item, this is important for you. And every time you're going to bed, you're gonna look at that and you will sleep. Because our mind needs to look something to do something. If you look your sanctuary, your brain, with the lights, the smells, understand that's a time for sleep. That's the same thing people does with us in the office. They put a bright light, like something cold to make you awake, and also like the whole environment of work to make you on the better mode. It's completely different, but like these things you need to do at home. And the reason why I created the Divine Box is a lot of people have problems finding those items, curate items, vegan, something that really cares about it. And for me, the best step and the first step is to have the items. Then after, if you feel like going for energetic healing, you go. Or if you feel like going for a therapist, you go. But at least this is physical, this is material. This is something that you can see from now, because you're not trained to go for the other subconscious mind, and that's completely fine. You need to see where you are in your journey and who you like to invite to go to this journey. And if you have a friend, invite the other friend to go with you, because the reason why I do this is to have you guys here. For me, it's such a pleasure to have people with me. I understand, like before I was thinking I was crazy, and today I feel I have people that I can talk, that I can share, that I can have a connection with. Now we will do a little bit of Reiki. You can lay if you like, you can just sit, close your eyes, and I'll put a nice music. And before we dive in, I will do, I will put in like a Reiki. If everyone feel comfortable with the Reiki, yes? Cool.
Excuse me, is this be a mat or
Yeah,
is that? Oh, thank
course.
you. Right.
of course. would like you to do the breath work first. We're gonna do 4, 7, 8. This you can do before you're going to bed tonight. We're gonna breathe it in 4 seconds. We're gonna hold for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can continue the counting in your mind, and you can look in the middle of your forehead. Just look at that and start to talk to your body. You can relax. You can connect with you. What part of you is not letting you go? After the knowledge that you got today, what really is stopping you to sleep? I am sure you already have the answer. Just go deep and deep in your sleep, in your meditation, in your connection. What part of you is not letting you go? What are the tools you need to learn? Do you really need to take action now? Or you can trust your body? You can trust your body to go for the next chapter of your life, of you saying to yourself,